Because that's what you need to know.
Okay. Well, tell me your names.
I'm Joann Tyler.
I'm Venetta Davis.
Okay. It started about 10 and a half years ago.
And what's the name of your organization?
Missionaries of God.
Great.
Okay. We went to church. It was the week of Thanksgiving. And my pastor said, we're going to feed the homeless people next year. Church was crowded. I'm sitting in the church saying, why do they got to wait a year to eat? I go home Sunday, I start to cry. Don't know what I'm crying about. Monday came, same thing, I'm crying. I was so confused. Tuesday came, still confused in my head and crying. Why do they got to wait? Wednesday came, day before Thanksgiving, I was going to cook dinner. And I called Venetta. I said, Venetta, let's make 6 plates and take it to the park and feed the homeless. Venetta said, I'm game. So we went to the park. We fed 6 homeless people sitting there. This guy named Gregory, we was leaving, and he said, Miss, will you mind feeding us in the evening? Because we are so hungry. We get 1 meal a day. And I'm saying to myself, I could tell him anything. I ain't coming back here. I said, yeah, we'll be back here. And we're going to feed them. Went home. I'm going to make the story short. We've been doing it for 11 years.
Wow.
But besides that, we started out from my van.
Yep, at the park.
At the park, feeding people out the van. It started out to 10 people, 20. Then it went to 40 and 60. A big thing in Dover. And then the police got involved, the politics got involved. They wanted us to shut down, which we didn't. And then because they said, as you could go to, what? They could arrest me for feeding them, but I still didn't understand. Why can't you feed the hungry? It's okay for them to eat on the ground, eat out of the dumpster, but they couldn't eat my food. But I still kept on going. And you know, I'm a Christian. And when I started this, the Lord had told me, go out beyond them, feed them, clothe them, I'll take care of the rest.
Amen.
This, like I told Venetta, I still tell people, we go over the talk, if this was 12 years ago, I would have never done this. This is the calling he wanted me to do. So what happened, we kept being at the park. They said, well, we can't get rid of it. Let's fine them. We were starting getting fined tickets. It was going into the 1,000. They couldn't break me. They said, let's try her partner, Venetta Davis. So they started fining Venetta, and they couldn't break her. So one morning around 5 o'clock, I seen a car light in my driveway, and I said, my kids better not have took my car and sneaking it back. But it wasn't. A lady came, and she said, Joann, the Holy Spirit told me you need a lawyer, but get a Christian lawyer. We got a Christian lawyer.
Andrew Lippett.
Andrew Lippett came in because we had to go to court. It was up to $8,000. And I already told him on the news meeting I wasn't paying 1 penny. Because I said that money I could be feeding and clothing the homeless. I'm not going to pay. So when we went to court, Lippett had told all the, who was it? The mayor don't like me, so he didn't come. All the rest of the people. He said, you got to understand, Joann is compassion. You work for a check. Joann loves people, and y'all have a title. She don't mean no wrong. It's just y'all think on 2 different levels of things. And then he told me, he said, Joann, you got to learn. You got to have man's law and God, Lord, to do this. So I agree. And they said, well, don't go back to the park. So I told the mayor, I said, soon we leave this office, I got to go and feed my people. Went back to the park again. The news media got a hold of it. It went wild. China 4, China 2, China 7, 12. They made a big thing. This woman in the park feeding the kids, me and Venetta. At the beginning, it was a lot of people. The first time that police car rolled by, that's how you know who your friends are. They scattered. We ain't seen them no more. It was just me and Venetta. And so far, we've been doing it now for
Almost
11 years. We're inside the church now.
Okay.
We've been inside the church for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody wanted me to go to jail. But I said, they can't put me in jail. I'm just feeding people. That'd be the worst thing they can do.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a mission that God had in store all along. We're just workers for Him. Because I met Joann by coincidence in church. And at that time, she came to my rescue because my son got lost in church. And ever since then, we have been together through thick and thin. We have been out in the snow. We've fallen in the snow. We've been out in the woods. We've been under the bridges. She'll call me in the middle of the night. We need to go out and take some blankets. It's raining. We got to check on everybody. And when she calls me, I'm right there because she's a loving and compassionate person. And I know she's doing God's will. So God is guiding this mission. We're just doing what He asked us to do. A lot of people frown up at it because, like B was saying, they judge people. But we love everybody. We love all the people that we see very much.
And what can people do who want to get involved, who want to help? What would be your ask of them?
Well, donation will help. I ain't got no problem with that. They can cook a meal once in a while to give us a break. But we got a lot of churches coming, like St. Mary, been with us from the beginning. They fought with us. Dad, socks, they love socks. Now they're into the underwear. In underwear, they ask you in a minute, you got any underwear? Little stuff we take for granted is what they want. Toothpaste, brushes, combs. Stuff like that.
And I think some of them, just like George was saying, they really do want to work. But like, as he said, because he has one arm, people say he couldn't do anything. But I was down at the church one day and we were putting up the chairs and I saw him with his one arm lift up 2 chairs and it touched my heart so much. And I was like, if he can do it, everybody can do it.
And he'll say, just because I got one arm, don't mean I can work. Then you got Roger with those, his hand problem. He holds the trays and collect the trays and give order. And this ain't no restaurant. We got to get out of here at 5 o'clock. They all got their little talent. And the young kids that's in the room, they ain't there today. They sweep, they mop. Everybody try to show their appreciation. All of them.
That's great.
Good people, good people. They got a good heart. And that's our family.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well,
you guys are doing amazing work, wonderful, wonderful work, and we're going to try to get the word out as much as we can. Anything else you'd like to share?
You know what? This is just the beginning, because now what's happening, we're working together.
Yes.
This is what's lacking in the world. But now everybody is bonding. Everybody is working at. This is what the Lord wants. If the world will love one another as He did, it wouldn't be in the shape we had. You got people living next door don't even know their neighbor name. They won't even speak to their neighbor. I've been here 20 years. I don't know who live over there. It shouldn't be like that.
Great. Thank you very much for all that you're doing for these people. I know it's a real blessing.
It is.
Thank you.